Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more high score Balatro. Here, I committed early to forcing a hack build because it's been a while since I've done one. Fortunately, standard packs generously provided me with plenty of valuable low-numbered cards, and an idol showed up at exactly the right time. Enjoy the video. Yeah, I don't know that I would, well, yeah, I don't know that I would take that start on any deck that isn't Plasma, but it definitely is very good on Plasma. Bean? Okay. Not great. I think we're just capable of pretty much buying everything at this point. Should have bought the voucher first, though, but... Jake? Okay. Now we can force the hacker man's build, right? We want to get rid of this nonsense, like in here. Oh, I knew you were here, Jake. I saw your grand entrance. Let's take the 3. Because I like purple early. Start working. We're not going to have the bean hand size forever, right? Kill the 8. Baseball card.
Well met.
Flash. Thank you for the sub. Unfortunately, this doesn't really help me much into the boss blind. I think I might take the baseball card, though. Just because we do have a lot of... Get rid of a 7. We have a lot of uncommon jokers still. $50 chips. I like Temperance.
Well met.
Dancy. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Hello? Since we're probably not Nan farming, we might be able to take silly vouchers like that one. Maybe even a spaceman as a treat. What does this look like, just out of curiosity? Okay, not great.
Well met.
Might be worth it. No, because we're playing towards Molt right now with the setup that we currently have. Seems like a bad option. Probably gotta sell the bean as well. Should have sold it after I opened this, but shut up. You're not the boss of me. No, I haven't ever gone for the bean bug. I'm not a huge fan of doing exploits like that in general. And then also it just like takes a lot of time and a lot of failed attempts in order to get. Yeah, and there's no amount of pin messages that would would avoid having to answer what I'm doing every 15 seconds. Let's take this. We're still looking for a red seal. Imagine though.
Well met.
Red seal and polychrome. It's ya boy. We've done it. It's probably greedy. It could in fact kill me. Because that 3 of a kind would have been kind of nice here. Okay, we should be able to get through. But we're not strong yet. Let's open this first. Kinda wanna be running for 3 and 4 of a kind. We're still kind of face card focused, but we also like 3s. What if we try the certificate gambit? Kinda hate it already. But it is uncommon at least. Yeah, that was a bad idea. Saved. We do seem to be playing towards 3, so let's lock in on that for now. For no reason other than we added 1 to our deck already. We're still gonna discard for sure, but it is uncommon, I guess. I really want the purple still. Probably too greedy. Let's do this. Give ourselves a chance to hit the 4 of a kind. We missed. This will be fun. Elena, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the scientific notation. Well done. Gold cards, I guess. Hack is what we want to see. Or hanged man, rather. It's giving us decent econ, but it's fine. Let's look for temperance first. Or threes.
Well met.
I have a decent number of them, right? 7. Okay, we want to find that purple.
Well met.
And Luke, thank you for the 4 months. Whoops. Didn't really want to win there. Didn't even get to use my trading card. Red seal? Probably worth buying this now. Yeah, I'm not going to make the mistake. We're just going to strengthen that. It's not that far off from a 3. Speaking of. I don't know if I can, like, avoid playing those right now because my strength is so low. Whoops. I think I wanted the 3 of a kind more than I wanted the flush. Didn't matter. Let's do this. Into temperance. Oh, welcome, Air Hater. Oh, that's, well, never mind, that's good. Baron? Not today, Satan. We're busy. That's very good with a hack. Nope. Bean. Yeah, that doesn't look great. Let's see if we can avoid using discards, though, so that we can keep a little bit of strength in the ramen. Okay. That now allows me to discard here. And I just need one more. There's the strength. Save that for the... I didn't need to sell that. But we save this for the jack. Hey, congrats, Hobo. Red seal. It is another 3 at least. Already got one of those. Might as well buy this. If we don't hit the jacks, we might... I need to hit the jack at least once here, though, I think. Still got a lot of options on that still. Okay. You and you. So then allows me to do this. Might as well. Sure. Red seal? Do we have to use the strengths on the 3s now instead? I only have 2 4s, so we're actually closer here. We definitely take this. I think we can go 4s. And before someone talks about a 10-4 build. Death, not bad. Let's kill you. Shouldn't win. Gotta start rebuilding our 4s, I guess. Temperance good. We'll just play 3s for now until we can get reliable strength. One more round with that. Oh no. What, are you kidding me? Oh, okay. What do you have for me? Well, that's all right. I don't really need to add more 3s. I just need to continue cleaning up my deck. Nancy. There's our strengths. So we have what? 4 4s again? I don't think I can use this here. I think I just need to get through. The Roman about to die. at 1.4, so not really, no. Looks like we want to go hearts. Like, we don't have a lot of things actually offering us points right now. It's not like the ramen can afford to go anywhere. That's kind of tempting, though. Josh, thank you for the super chat. Shiko's my husband, which is yours? That is not something I've ever considered in my life, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I'm happy for you. Don't greed the money, just try and hit 4 of a kind here. Uh-oh. Oh, this is incredibly awkward. Really don't want to be playing this full house, but I need to see 5 cards. Okay, the pivot is very nearly killing me. Because we really need to make 4 of a kind to score, thanks to the family. So let's make that a little bit easier with the 4s. We now have 8 4s and only 6 3s, which is nice. Take another purple here. I think it's early enough that we can get away with it. Okay, now the ramen is almost dead. If I hit 1 more 4, this is worth it. Very cool. It might be just the judgment in place of the ramen here. And then we luchador if it's bad. It's just an immolate. And a very good one at that. We lost 1-4, but pretty inconsequential. It's not bad. Do we need the luchador for anything? It's the potential to be an annoying boss blind. No. These aren't great hands to be leveling just because nothing matters other than hitting 4 of a kind, so not really sure why I'm even bothering. At least now I don't have to worry about people freaking out over the discarding, though. Don't want 5 of a kind. Eventually we'll want flush 5, but 4 of a kind is a better hand right now, and I want to be able to get the gold card. Oh, we are kind of falling off. Even with a 4 of a kind. So let's level up 4 of a kind. Cool. Should play a flush house. Maybe if I wanted to lose. Like, 4 of a kind is the better hand and that barely cleared right now. And, oh, we've already unlocked 5 of a kind. That's unfortunate. But, like, all of our point scoring is coming from the family, so what is the benefit to playing a flush house? I've intentionally been keeping my 6s, or at least many of them. 2 of them. I don't know. Some of them might have died. This is 1.5 to the 3rd, so it's still slightly better than the baseball card. It's not active. Is a nightmare scenario in terms of where it landed. Okay, that's good to know. Like, all of it, it hit every single card that is in an awkward spot for me. It continues to do so. The only cards it's hitting are, like, the ones adjacent to these 4s. That was nightmarish. Let's go ahead and...
Well met.
hit you with one of these. David, thank you for the 2 months. Lucky cards, hello. They didn't do anything. Next time for sure, yeah. Alright, we're still in Mars mode. Like, even when we unlock Flush 5, it's not gonna be great yet. We'll just maybe sell the 6 cents. Okay. Lucky cards? Okay. So we got something that time. Made a big difference. Do I have any more 6s? Yeah, I have the 1. I haven't really been paying attention. You can die. Okay. Hello. Probably won't win, but we have 2 more discards to find another 4 of a kind. Okay, maybe the molt will help me. Yep. Okay. Now the lucky cards are locking. Oh, welcome, Makari. Nice. Nope. Gotta sell you. Very nice. Think this will be fine? Nope. the lack of multi-card smite. Okay, they weren't a problem. Alright. Hey, congrats, Angry Bald Guy, on the completionist. Well done. I think more than anything, we just need to fix our deck so that we can hit more reliably. Why do people seem to avoid playing aces? There are very few useful synergies for late game aces. So because the incentives are not in place to play towards aces. Alright, 11 fours, 1 stone card. All of my fours are hearts. That's a blueprint. Okay, I could probably get out of view now. So we can do this. Holy. Sure. Okay. Pretend like that does a singular thing. Actually should have discarded again because we got stronger after picking up the blueprint. Oh, not much. Bye-bye. Thank you for the bits. Yeah, it is a lot of deck fixing. Unfortunately, we don't have point scoring. Is the huge, like, it's the main thing that we're severely lacking right now. As you can see. Well, okay. That's good. 14 out of 24, so we have 10 cards left to kill. Can try and... I can't take that yet. That's good, though. Okay. It's really good timing, too, because, as we saw, I was going to have a hard time against the current boss blind. No. Still have to kill a card. Very nice. Okay. You and you. Three of hearts. That's unfortunate. So I have to play that three of a kind, I think. Come on, give me polychrome. Oh, baby. Beautiful. We're almost there. It's not a real boss blind for me. You to die. I did that wrong. This might actually end up winning because of the polychrome. Four of hearts again. It's going to become increasingly difficult is the problem to find like the cards that we actually need to kill with the trading card. Another useless negative. I shouldn't have bought that. That was a waste of $1. Yeah, we'll keep the threes around until the end. Those are the last cards to go, because they're the most useful. Okay. Might as well try and break it with glass, though. I think I have one more glass 3. Did I discard it already, though? No, it's there. 1, 2, 3. If these could both break, that would be incredible. But unlucky. We want this here. It's probably, yeah, it's enough score, so just go for the money. Fortunate. I think I had a hanged man in the Fool, and I should not have used that Eris as a result. Okay, that's one problem solved. Okay. Can get out of the trading card now. We need to make more of the polychrome anyway. That's easy. Wait, I had another one? That's why I was so confused earlier. I miscounted. Whoops. I think with the polychrome, it'll still be fine, even if we miss on the idle, though. probably just worth throwing this out. There we go. Never punished. Let's get some of these going on the red seals for more money. Yeah, now that's an actual never punished moment. Holy. It's probably better. And eventually, like, we do want to make some glass while we have the DNA,
Well
just
met.
to... But, honestly, do we need to? Could take that and go sock and... No, we'll just get... It's fine. We don't need glass for a while. Showman, though. Let's do that. We don't need point scoring for a while. Don't really need purple that much either, right? Because my deck fixing is done. Like, I'll still take it when it's on offer. But as you can see, purple, aside from very specific cases, doesn't do a whole lot. So we'll just use the DNA until we get a joker that we need. And that's when, from the showman. And that's when we'll kill the DNA. That negative bus, yeah. Bro feels like he's part of the team. He's contributing exactly nothing. I have one reroll. Like, the only boss that should be concerning is the heart boss, right? Okay. Looks cool, that's something. Guess it looks better than regular boss. Dust could be something, but we don't need it yet, so... Oh my god. More useless negatives. Wait, double-fisted? Did anyone else see that? Chad's back. Why did I take this? Okay. I mean, death is still useful. Yeah, it's not even copying optimally, so we've got a lot of room. Plan to copy idle as much as possible. Idle and hack and blueprint. It would take an ecto here. This being enhanced is great because I can sell the DNA, take an ecto, and that'll be cool. Sure. Whoa! That was close. Why am I looking in here? Cat. Jake. We don't need vouchers that much. Compared to an, like a Nan-M friend. So. Goodbye. I'm just kind of doing a much more casual run this time, which which is nice. What are you saving the double tags for? Probably still voucher skips, but like we aren't as reliant on vouchers as when we're doing like a Baron Mime Nan-Inf push. Yerp. That rebate is really nice. Maybe that's better than a DNA. I would like to get my deck size a little bit larger first, though. Just for when we inevitably pivot to glass.
Well met.
Rob's Steam-powered laptop. I give it the 2 months. You going for high round and ante or high chips in one round? Yep. I sure am. That's pretty. Could consider start, like, pumping glass. Alright, so DNA dies, I guess. Cool. I really hate all these negatives clogging up space right now. Oh, voucher skip. Almost missed it. Well, we weren't going to get DNA value here anyway. Eventually, like, once we get through ante 16, maybe 24 we'll sell out of the pointless negatives. Just because I find them annoying. $10-4 would be better than Blueprint? Yeah, bait used to be believable, and I miss those days. How hard is it for idle Nan-Inf? Extraordinarily difficult. Because other things other than idle tend to do most of the heavy lifting. I guess I'll take these. Again, I don't really care. We reroll that one, though. That's annoying, but still very beatable. Start building towards some glass. Since we have everything else locked down here. Plus the polychrome cards are just more fun to play. You take Tarot Planet Merchant to get them out of the voucher pool if you're going for Nan-Inf. You might... Though you don't really get them out of the pool is the problem. You might take Tarot Merchant early just for some deck fixing. And I have. You definitely don't want the upgraded version, though, so you don't really get them out of the pool. But Planet Merchant tends to be too punishing. Just because it makes it really, really difficult to find the burglar in particular. That's one of the things, like, one of the main failure points for a run. No money? That's okay. Wait, do I have seed money? Okay, well that's a bigger problem. Yeah, I played the Bazaar when it first came out, and then also periodically off stream. It's good that they fixed the monetization issues, but
Well
gives
met.
concern for the direction of the game still. That it got there and that it was... We don't need that. So horrendously handled. Slory, thank you for the 3 months in advance. But I think it probably turned a lot of people off with the botched initial release. Boy, that didn't change a whole lot, did it? Maybe it didn't, I'm just misremembering my score. Hand side. Okay, that's a full voucher cleared at least. Okay. Goodbye, friend. It's not better than getting a blueprint brainstorm, but I don't care. Again, we're not optimizing things here. We're just having a good time. But they're not talking about adding crypto into Bazaar initially, but like they backtrack that before release. But also, like, I don't know. Why should I trust them after they made claims about it being like not charging money for cards and then release the first iteration of the new monetization system? So like, it seems like everything is set up in the game for like a pivot to crypto. With like the limited supply of the cosmetics and like the numbered iterations of the cosmetics, like it seems plausible that they might still go that route if they see an opportunity to. So I think it's reasonable to be skeptical of it after there was dishonesty with the initial release. They want a CSGO setup, but basically, but with crypto. Well, they have a CSGO setup right now, and to be clear, they haven't announced anything regarding crypto other than they aren't doing it since the time when they announced they were doing it. But it's just like, again, trust is kind of broken with the way that they had their initial like soft launch. You take 2 ectoplasms. Yep. I guess we wait till we get a Joker slot open to start rolling. They're not getting much value off of rolling at the moment. You just stole $5 from me? -6 Joker would be nice? No, it would not. Long term, we're pivoting to glass, so I'd have to sell it. And if we're just like asking for random negatives, there are a lot more Jokers high up on that list. Hear me out, negative walkie-talkie. I might have to sell that one just out of spite. Nice. Feels good to
Well met.
not have to worry about that as a nemesis anymore after just losing a run to it. Shin, thank you for the prime. Imagine a nat negative fib with a deck full of fours. True. That would be something. Okay. I'm not gonna min-max the blue seals because I don't really care. Or the gold cards, but I can pretend like we care. Zote, thank you for the 2 months. Well, at least the bus is destroying the Sloshbuckler in the mid-off. Now that would have been a fun nat negative. In that it actually did something positive for our build. How much glass do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. It's really difficult to see. Hey, congrats, Speed. Okay. That'll be nice once we do open up a Joker slot. Wow. Ecto? No Ecto. Ecto? No Ecto. Sad. Nice boss blind you got there. I do not have Omen Globe yet, no. But we have cleared a lot of vouchers already. What are we looking for here? Joker slots. So we're just on hold until we find an Ecto or an antimatter. I think I have blank. Pretty sure I have blank. I do not have blank. I also don't even have crystal ball, so I can't have a... I've got, yeah. I'm missing quite a few vouchers right now. But again, we have a lot of fewer doubled up ones than I thought. Huh. Skip for spectral packs. Nope. It's very low odds of hitting. So you only get to see 2. Yeah, vouchers are pretty much the only thing we're skipping for here. Cool. Let's just do one of these. Used our double tags earlier for a voucher tag. Synergies. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. Spaceman. Ooh. Okay, we got Crystal Ball. That's a good start. Ecto? More glass, at least. We're still a ways off from needing that. I wonder if it's worth skipping for a skip tag so that our next voucher tag is more pog. Hey, congrats, Dom. Crystal Ball potential, though? What's the Crystal Ball potential? Like, Crystal Ball makes us want the double tag into the skip more. Instead of skips. I don't understand what that's meant to change. I don't even know if there's another blue seal left in the deck, so... Yeah, we need the extra vouchers in order to get stronger. The shops don't really help us that much. Until we get... Like, we lose money, and a pretty substantial amount of it, as a result of skipping. But we can't really use that money until we open up a Joker slot anyway. Ecto? What is... I can't get Ecto. That's the whole point of... Oh, thank you, Blob. What a genius idea. Take that. One hand type? Shouldn't be a problem. We are kind of running out of time before we need to either start playing glass or get a Joker. William, thank you for the super chat. How much you hit with the glass? I don't know. I haven't played any, but we can also just like move our Joker one slot over and increase our score when we need to. I think. Should probably test that before next ante. Barry, thank you for the prime.
Well met.
E42. I think this will be more. It's kind of tough to gauge with the polychrome sometimes. So it's like half a hit, but I think this will be better. If only marginally. And then it'll become worse when we play glass again. I haven't actually counted it, I'm just eyeballing it right now.
Well met.
Yeah. Intuition strikes again. Honk Bonkington, thank you for the prime. So 46 if we move the copy effect. The mouth is a tough one here. Yeah, how will we ever survive? Unlucky. I mean, we might as well. Doesn't change anything. Okay, we're still through this. On the bright side, that takes our score from E42 to E42. So that could be cool. At least, like, it landed on the blueprint, which looks really nice. Oh! Wait, no, it got us. I didn't realize our, decimal value was so high already. It's done it. Unfortunately, a lot of people will learn the exact wrong lesson from that. This seeded run, nope. This is an extraordinarily typical run. Spectre, thank you for the super chat. Money. This doesn't matter. Oh, I should have been using that. Oop. Yeah, a lot of money is how you generate builds like this consistently. Okay, that gives us more time. What is the... So here we'll have to move the blueprint to the idle. But getting the voucher does give me more time. This is probably... We're getting severe diminishing returns from the... Oh no. From the blue seals at this point. So just having a higher density of glass for the future is a good idea. Ribby, thank you for the super chat. And Trios, thank you for the bits. Hero, I don't do seeded runs hardly ever, but sometimes people in the Discord are interested in like looking at those and optimizing them. It's just I don't know. I've done most of the things that I find interesting on seeded runs, and like when I can pretty consistently get a run like this on command, it doesn't feel necessary to seed for that type of thing. Squilly, thank you for the bits. Most interesting seed to run for me is the 10 Spades Erratic deck, yeah, because it's like actually something different and game breaking, and some of like the 4 and 5 legendary runs were interesting, but like there's no point in seeding a run that's just like that looks like this, right? Unless you're just trying to get practice in setting up for a run that looks like this, but you know, I've done it many times at this point. I don't know why I opened this. That would have been really nice after we get the Ecto, but we don't have that yet. Alright, surely even with the bad vouchers that we've gotten... Oh. It's another full voucher cleared. No voucher skip.
Well met.
Okay, we don't really need you anymore, so more glass. Arcs, thank you for the prime. You've got to go over here now. I'm not going to farm the lucky cards. I have, like, quite literally more money than I know what to do with at the moment. Cool. At least the bus keeps growing. Yeah, that's what's really changing the outcome of this. Surely. It's a little bit more tempting, just because we're like kind of on our last legs here, but I'm gonna hold strong. I believe in the Omen Globe Ecto. Didn't you want to do that Shaco Manacle run one day? Yeah, I've just been way too busy to like look into the necessary instructions for that, and that one even that one, like, while interesting as a seeded run, it doesn't feel like you're the one playing it necessarily because of the very specific explicit steps that you have to follow in order to pull it off. So it's just like, I don't know, even that, like when I did seeded runs in the past, the fun part was like just taking a seed, knowing what's like the potential endpoint was, and trying to make that happen without any extra information. With the Manacle Shaco run, you like have to follow very, very, very precise instructions in order to like make it work to survive. Have you ever taken viewer seats that were a failed stake and then tried it? No, but something I've been meaning to do and keep forgetting is Doc sent me a list of some of his, like, streak-ending seeds. And I'm gonna try and see if I can beat those. I haven't seen any details other than they are either difficult seeds for him or like streak ending runs. Okay, let's actually count this out now. 5. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3 and a half. Sorry, my brain is still on like lag mode from being sick. One more time. This seems right. It's 3, 4 and a half, and 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is right. Let's just find our top end right now. This is probably too much. $59. So we can probably get by with like 3 pieces of glass, 2. But again, that's just vibes and eyeballing it. Let's try it with 2. There is some risk involved here, if I'm wrong. Intuition strikes again, man. I did exactly 0 math for that. It was E52.
Well met.
I'm capable of doing exactly 0 math at this point. Again, my brain's still lagging. Still fine here. You glass to glass? I don't know what to tell you. Other than repeat my last line, I don't feel like looping it over again. Yeah, it's about sending a message. Okay. Hold. Unbelievable. Well, this is our last ante anyway. Unless we get that ecto. Would have hit a bloodstone as well. Sure. I need to pay attention to the decimal here. Okay, 5. Okay, so we're through the ante. Knew it was E59, we just... Oh, missed justice there. Yeah, not breaking glass is nice, but like not terribly consequential. We're going to have more than enough glass for how long this run has left. Yeah, let's not botch the left card into right card moment. I've had an idle run go past ante 24 and yeah, running out of glass is never an issue. Yeah, same. Same, but no matter how many times we do it, chat freaks out over it. I don't know why I'm even spending on these, but what are you gonna do? I'm just salty that they're not Arcana packs for the Omen Globe. Okay. You are my death target for sure. I need to make sure and do that before I forget. You can be my big justice. Alright. Got one more voucher. Realistically, one more shot, right? So, it's more important whether or not we get an Ecto in the shop than the voucher. That doesn't help me. We didn't get any voucher, so... Rip to the run. That's fine. It was fun. Bloodstone for temporary solution, I guess. Bloodstone would be a good temporary solution if I wanted to kill the run on the spot. Like last ante. It'd be a temporary solution for death. It is... Well, that's funny. That being negative could have helped. Is that the first sock we've seen? I haven't been looking, so I don't know. But it doesn't seem like we've encountered a lot of them because there's one ante 6 or 7? Okay, I'll take your word for it. There's in the interest of observatory. So 1.5 to the third is what, like 3 something? We need to raise our score by 10 zeros. So, not quite. So 4 errors? Yeah, 4 ought to do it. Sorry, I was being dramatic there. 9 zeros. I apologize for flying off the handle like that. Yet another mentally cooked crash out from Roffle? I know. They're becoming more and more common these days. I apologize. There's the dusk, but it's not negative. There's the invisible, but it literally doesn't change the outcome at all. Even if it could copy anything. It's because we're kind of like at parity with all of our jokers right now. They all do the same thing. Oh well. Did we just get the serpent 2 times in a row? Why can't that happen on my Baron runs? I guess we've encountered all of the boss blinds then. You know what? Power move. The bus is up to 49. Yeah, that should give us 4x on that card. Wow! That was loud. I wasn't even looking. How many was it, chat? Was it all of them? 4? Alright. Surely this will get me E108, right, folks? Glass Plus could save us? True. True. Maybe in the content update. Oh good, Temperance Value. We can get back over the interest cap. Alright. Time for the final hand. Oh god! Don't know what happened there.